Sometimes I just lay in bed, motionless, staring up at the ceiling, and I go into deep, deep thoughts when I think about you, and I think about me, and I think about the issues between us. And I'm not going to apologize for any actions that I take towards you. I can't. I simply can't. What's going to come down to is pain. It's as simple as that. Pain in a way that's going to make us moan and cry out because there's bound to be violence. This is going to be more than just a typical wrestling match. And I would be arrogant if I were to say that I were better than you, when we both know that's not the case. At least not yet. At least not yet. See, the truth is, I'm unable to say that I have a victory over you. That's the real truth of it. And that's what's keeping me up at night. And I've really had to dig down deep to try and discover something new about myself. Something that will get me over the edge when it comes to us. I don't see you as beneath me. I don't see you as some sort of miscreant, some sort of degenerate. But the problem is, I haven't been able to beat you. And I can't sleep at night anymore. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. And I can't just go through the motions and just act like I can move on. Sure. I could go find somebody else to have a confrontation with, to have a match with. I could find plenty of people that I could beat, but they are not you. They are not you. And I can't even explain to you the feeling that I would have if I finally get the job done. I would be overjoyed. I would be overjoyed because I would know that it wasn't an accident. I would know it would mean that I am better than you. And that's all that matters to me. It's not about the money. It's not about the endorsements. It's not about everything that would come my way from being the man and living a ritzy life. It absolutely isn't. But my story being written, it includes you. And maybe I'm overthinking this. Maybe because when I was in school, they considered me sort of brainy. I was kind of smart. But I always had a one-track mind. I had an inability to let things go. I could write the same thing over and over again in my notebook, obsessing over it. It was always downhill. I was always skiing downhill when it came to my train of thought. But that same thing is what gave me my edge. So, I don't know what you think of me. But this isn't a small issue. This isn't tiny. This isn't puny. Maybe for you, it is. And I'll be glad if that's the case, because that would mean that you would underestimate me. But for me, This is the biggest thing ever, and all I hear are bells. All I hear are bells. Final round. This is it. Let's go. Clash at the castle.